Okay guys, I've been meaning to do this video for a long time, and this isn't going to be my official one, not my official video on this subject. It's going to be my quick video just to get it done. But so many people ask me, how do I fit 6 batteries in the Mavic 2 Pro case? Now I'm going to try to unpack this to show you how I pack it, and I'm going to try to do this one-handed. I think I can do it one-handed, unpacking it much easier than I can packing it. Okay, so this is the Mavic 2 Pro case, as you can see, and this is how I put 6 batteries, the controller, and all the accessories that I need into one bag. Now I've already unzipped it because it's hard to unzip with one hand. So in this pocket I put a few extra cords and stuff like that I don't use that often. And then when I open it up, like on a table, I use the flap to kind of hold the top up here, and that top will hold stuff like this. This is holds the phone. So got a couple of models here for the video. Anyway, so this is how I put the controller in. Now I leave this thing plugged into it, so when I'm not using this, I use this cord. When I am using this, I use a cord that's in here. Okay, and so I put this in with the antenna facing this corner, kind of at an angle, facing this corner right there, and this facing upward, so it doesn't get, so it's not resting on anything. So I've got my controller there, okay, and then I've got one battery right here, and I face it with this side down and this side up, and I put it right there just like that, so I can fit this on top of it, kind of like at an angle in between here. Okay, so I usually leave that right there. There's one battery. Okay, now here's how I put the drone in. See the legs? I point the legs in this direction. Okay, and then when you take it out, you got to be careful. This side's fine. When you're putting it in, you got to watch to make sure the propellers don't hit this little lip here. But when you're taking it out, the bottom propellers have a tendency to kind of grab the side of the thing. So you got to be careful when you're pulling it out. Okay, so you put the protective ball on, the ball goes to the right, and it just goes straight down in there, just like that. See how when you put it in, you've got to be careful of the props hitting that. Now I'm doing this one-handed, so I'm not going to stick it back in there, but that's the direction it goes. Okay, so the drone goes like that. Now inside, this is how it's set up. This is one of those packages to keep stuff dry. I don't know, it was in there and I just left it in there. So this little flap right here, let's see if I can do this one-handed. You just kind of fold it over to the side, okay? Fold it over to the side and then it kind of stays up. And I've got 2 batteries down in the bottom there, okay? Now what I do is I put the batteries, one of them facing exactly like this in the bottom of the bag, okay? And then the other battery facing exactly like that. I found just like that in the bottom of the bag, the 2 batteries in the bottom there. Okay, so I put the 2 batteries in the bottom, and then I fold this little flap over like that. Then I put this battery here. Then I get the controller with the antennas facing. See how that's kind of an oblong hole now a little bit? So I put the antenna kind of facing the corner, so this thing's up, and then this thing just sits right there. And then the drone with the ball thing goes that direction. Okay, just sets right down in there. That's it. Okay, now in this zipper, I see if I can unzip it here. one-handed. It's a little bit difficult. I just keep some extra cord, some extra props, maybe another cord, just some stuff in there, you know, flat type stuff. Okay. In this zipper, I keep, you know what stuff that is, just different cords and whatnot. And then in the side pockets, I put the batteries. 2 more batteries. So including the battery on the drone, I'm trying to get this out of here one-handed. Including the battery on the drone, a little bit of sand on there. Including the battery on the drone, that's 6 batteries total, okay? Now, this battery, I've already used it today. I can see how it's going to eventually wear out this bag, you know, maybe brushing it on stuff. But I figured by then, you know, what the heck, I'll just get another bag. But anyway, I like this bag because it gets pretty compact. And there are places, and that's how it goes in there. Now, there are places that I travel to that don't really, they give you a problem a little bit when you take a drone. So whenever somebody asks me what's in this bag right here, I don't even tell them it's a drone. I just say it's a camera. And I'm not lying when I say that it's a camera, because it is a camera. It's a flying camera. I don't say it's a flying camera, but I just say it's a camera, you know. And that's good enough. And that usually gets me through the airport. And most people think of drones as bigger and bulkier and stuff like that. So they don't really question it that much. When I go to the airport and say it's a camera, most of the time they don't even ask me to open the bag. I just run it through the security, and that's that. So anyway, that's how this battery. And there's room for other stuff. Now, I'll tell you what I do. Slip in here in this little void right here on this side. You could put some cords. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I put little stuff that's in my pockets. But a lot of times when I'm in the Philippines especially, I like to drink this beer called San Miguel. Either San Miguel Light or San Miguel Pilsen. And I like beer salt with my beer. And those little beer salt, little shaker things just fit perfect in here. I could fit actually 4 of them very nicely, and some cords also. So anyway, that is how to pack efficiently one of these Mavic 2 Pro carrying case. That's it. Live from Daytona Beach. That's how to pack it very tightly. So if you have any questions and my comments are still disabled for some reason, reach out to me on Facebook. You can message me on Facebook. I don't keep anything private. And I'm not disabling these comments if they're disabled right now on purpose. YouTube is doing some cockamamie stuff because I've got some kid videos of my kids on there swimming and stuff like that. And they don't know the difference between videos with kids and other videos. So they're just being ridiculous and disabled all my comments temporarily until they get their heads on right. And many other people's videos too, I might add. But anyway, so Daytona Beach, how to pack a bag, life is good.